Hi there, I'm here with my fifth sketchbook, and in this one I would say I played around more than in the other ones, or at least I tried a lot of different ways to practice different things, especially in the end. Um, I worked in this one, like it's the same Hahnemühle sketchbook as always. I worked in this one from November to February, and basically, my goal for this semester was to get better at digital art again, because I felt like I didn't do it as much over the first 3 semesters. Yeah, I wanted, like, this was also the third semester, but, like, even then I felt like I didn't do as much digital art, but I did more than in the semesters before. So, yeah, that's why I doodled this thing. But I still did doodles for school, for example, this one. This course was basically about trying to learn to draw things in a simplified way. Those were just ideas. And we got a photo of a muffin, and we were supposed to do it, like, realistically one time and then try to simplify it in different ways. Same exercise, but like with something we decided, and I have this little owl figure, and yeah, different ways to do that. Some notes. More of that. I think I really like those scribbly lines. I don't know, I prefer that over those very clear lines. I feel like when I do it, they look kind of stiff. Yeah, even more simple. This one. I think this one was my favorite. Now I can't really tell which one I like the most, but like that was my favorite back then, I think. Yeah, some warm-up practice for the same course, but the same class. We had to combine different like random words, like this one was wolf and needle and weather and frog. Some doodles, because yeah, the Neo The World Ends With You got announced, and like I can already tell this one is gonna be my favorite. Yeah, at the time, I think it was the child banner at the time, or I was leveling him or something. I was definitely obsessed with him, which is kind of funny because now I rarely ever play him. And yeah, Persona 5, because yeah, Persona 5 kind of took over my life. Those were ideas for, again, the Auf den Punkt, like the simplified class. I think, yeah, this one was for modeling, an idea with like client stuff. Sketches for a Christmas present for a friend. Some of that. Christmas doodles again for the simplifying class. And now here I was, pretty much just doodling. I like in other people's sketchbook, I like those sketches that like overlap, so I was trying to do that here. I just need to be clearer with my lines, I guess. I do really like this, but I think they like meld into each other a bit too much. We were, again, the simplifying class, we're supposed to kind of draw ourselves as like an emoji in a way. Yeah, here I tried how this paper would handle acrylic paint, and actually, like, it's really not bad. Later on I have like pages where it's like on both sides, so. Again, the modeling thing with the owl, I did this one in the end, and also, oh god, yeah, I actually did both of these, like the forms kind of, but actually I didn't hand it in the end. Like, we had to do, I think, 4 different exercises, but we only had to actually hand in 3 to get graded. Like, we got feedback on them, but we didn't get a grade for all of them, which was pretty good, actually. Doodles. Yeah, like, this was the part where I was starting to be like, okay, like, you're focusing way too much on school stuff, you're not really taking a break, not really, like, it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying drawing, but it was like I put too much pressure on myself, and I tried to change that. I was trying to this thing. I was trying to draw real people in my style again, because I hadn't done that for a while at that point. And I was so proud of this sketch, and then my eraser, like the smudgy thing, I'm still so sad. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we are. I was, again, trying how the paper would handle acrylic paint, and also how I think all of these, like these ones as well as these ones, were with the colored pencils. The Faber Castell Oh god, I forgot which one they are. I'll probably put them in the description anyways. But yeah, like I wanted to see how they work together with the colored underground, stuff like that. Doodles for digital illustration. More watercolor, space doodles. This was for the digital illustration for the simplifying class. My idea was like these are different skulls, by the way. Like, this is an owl, this is a chameleon. Yeah, okay, I think the others are semi-easy to understand. But yeah, this owl skull. I was thinking about doing a different animal, but like I kept coming back to the owl. And also all my assignments for that class had something to do with like the night sky or the night in general. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with an owl again. Also, that was also the first time I've ever seen like an owl skull. Like, you have to look them up. They actually look fake. Like, if you look up like real owl skulls, they look fake in my opinion. Especially like the eye sockets. So fascinating. Yeah, some cooldown doodles for a story idea. Yeah, I was... This again was one of the times where I was just, I don't know, like overworked pretty much. So I literally laid down in my bathtub, like no water or anything, and sat there, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw this, and then I just drew my legs. Propped up against the wall. Figure drawing with Senshi stock. Really good site, by the way, because like I always struggled with those random pose generators. I felt like the poses they do, like it's very good for learning anatomy, but it didn't really give me ideas for actual poses for illustrations, and like with Senshi stock I get a lot of them. Yeah, again I worked with overlapping sketches. I realized I did not understand how torsos worked. I think it was especially like the shoulder area part. So yeah, more of that. Oh yeah, I really need to sharpen my pencil because then the sketches get clearer as well. Perspective is still my enemy number one. These ones helped a lot. I also did like a digital. I drew for my portfolio. I drew like a room, like concept design thingy, and I worked with a perspective grid for the first time, pretty much. Or like, I tried it before, but like that was the first time where I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do a grid, and then I'm gonna work with it, and that helped so much. And now even when I draw these things, I understand them way better. Yeah, I'm part of the Just Gin Secret Menu zine, like a Persona 5 fanzine, and I was just drawing cocktails because I love cocktails. I don't really drink much. And I have no idea about what's in most of them. I don't know what a martini is, for example. That's how bad I am. Or not even bad, I just don't really drink alcohol. But like, I think they're so artistic. Yeah, more sketches. And it really helps me to think about what I learned afterwards. And also, actually, what I want to practice. I think about that before I start drawing. But I forgot to write it down first. Or actually, I write it down afterwards. So I'm more free to draw the poses. That was basically just like brain vomit page, just draw it out. And these are actually really fun, but they're stressful for me because, yeah, like I said, I struggle to relax. Same with this thing, I was like, you know what, you don't have to fill every page, just draw something fun. Same with this one. Yeah, this stuff helps a lot. Like, I don't know, I started actually drawing, like, the box for a torso when I draw just characters for an illustration now, and it's so helpful to get to not have them look so far really flat. Again. My favorite Genshin characters! I still haven't drawn Mona, like, in a digital illustration, even though I'm a Mona main. So, like, she's my only character on level 90 because I leveled them to level 89, and then I, leave them because I don't want to waste XP when I play them, even though that's stupid. But yeah, she's my only level 90 character, and I still haven't drawn her. I did draw Albedo a few times, though, because of pretty hair. Oh yeah, here I started to study different illustrators. Like, these are all illustrations by Sakura Tepes. I butchered that name, but she's definitely one of my favorite artists. These were doodles for one of my illustrations. Actually, I have a speed paint for this one as well. I think it's like the last video, second to last. I don't know. I think it's pretty recent. Yeah, it's Lopez, these studies. I really like the way she draws like the torso or like the upper body in a way, like the rib cage. That's the word, because when she does it, it has a lot of volume. And yeah, Jun Mochizuki, Pandora Hearts. Oh my god. It took me literally 10 years to finish the series. Like, I started when I was 14. That's when I first watched the anime twice in a row. Like, no break, not even... Like, I finished episode 24 and went back to the first episode, like, not even 10 seconds after. I was like, that was, like, the most logical thing for me to do. And I think the last volume got released in Germany in 2016 or something, and I only read it on my 24th birthday. Wow, I can't even talk anymore. So yeah, it broke me. I spent the entire night, like, I actually reread everything. So I started with volume 1 at like 11 a.m. or something, and then I finished the last volume at 6 a.m. on the day after, and it was hard. Yeah, some cool doodle, because oh my god, the day after I was done with life. I'm just, whew, I couldn't do anything. I was just like done. Again, for the Jasjin zine for Tai, like, I'm drawing for Tai and also for Lala. Again, poses, and yeah. Pandora Hearts, like, I just had to do that. Like, I couldn't even draw, like, this is, I don't know, usually I try to draw, like, when I do actually redraw something, I try to redraw it in my style, or change, like, specific things, which, like, turn it more into something that I would draw. But, like, with this one, first of all, I wouldn't even know what to change with Jun Mochizuki's style. Not that I'm, like, want to improve anything ever when I do these. I literally just want to learn and try to incorporate into my style. But I was like, no, if I change anything, it just looks like it's, I don't know, it felt wrong, you know? So, yeah, I struggled, and I was very emotional, but this might just be one of my favorite pages just because of the subject matter. And yeah, I tend to, like, draw, like, on the last page, I do a little, I don't know, summary of things that happened. I think on this page I have, like, written, like, oh yeah, Corona is still going on, and, like, I got this and this grade for that class, or, I don't know, whatever happened, but, like, that, sometimes it's private, so I'm not gonna show it, but yeah, I couldn't really draw on the other side now, because it's, like, shining through. So yeah. But I still have the frog thing, so that's all that matters.